Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday 110. A local barter system feeds the soul. Question. I hear about the LetsBarterNl system. How will this benefit us? How does it work? Yes. Well, how will this benefit us? Well, from a spiritual perspective, it's the very thing that we're missing in our community, in our lives. We need a better support system so that when you lose a job or when something goes wrong in your life, you've got people backing you up. You're not alone and feeling separate in this desperate world of everything falling apart. No, we have each other. It's a community. So community is what our soul needs. We need to feel that we are part of something bigger and that we're not alone and individuals and that we're not leaking our energy to somewhere else in the world. We're actually supporting our local community. The barter system, because we're living in a place, we actually have physical bodies and we live and there's other things going. We hardly know our neighbors anymore. We need to get to know them. We need to learn how to be in each other's company so that we get reflections. We learn how to communicate. We learn how to share, listen to people. And then when you offer your goods and services, you're offering your true value. You're doing something that you really love to do. You really want to share. You're not sitting in an office looking at a computer all day long because you want a paycheck. This system is self-sustainable if we have everything we need in it. And this depends on us. We need to create it. We can empower ourselves by creating a system with each other. Instead of feeling separate and even farther and farther away from each other, like our system that's going these days based on central banking and corporations running the show, we can run our own show. We can create our own system. And we should, because this is what our spirit needs. We need each other. We need to feel that someone's got our back and that when things fall apart, there are people there that love us, that know us because we've been interacting with them. So this is the benefit we get, and we're missing this in our community these days. We hardly even have a community. We need to laugh. We need to share. We need to feel that we're valuable. We're not puppets for somebody else's gain. We need to feel our art. We need to share with love and laughter and joy and connection. This is the purpose of a local barter system. So the next question you're asking is, how does it work? Well, it's an accounting system on a website. So every time, let's say you are let's say you're a farmer and you grow vegetables and I want to buy your vegetables. So you have it on the products and services index. You have it under food, let's say. So I go and research food, and I find that you are there as a selling food, say organic vegetables, and I want organic vegetables. So I call you up, there you are, and I say, can I buy $20 worth, or 20 cod, it's COD, cod, 20 cod worth of vegetables. So we meet, you give me the vegetables. I give you 20 cod in your account. I just deliver, or you invoice me 20 COD. So that's the straightforward way. Now, you have extra 20 COD in your account. So you, with that extra 20 plus the credit, there's a certain credit when you start up. Everybody's given about 100 or so COD credit. So that means you now have 100 plus 20 COD. Let's say you're a farmer and you want some body work done. So you go into the index and look for products and services, and you look for a massage therapist. You call up the massage therapist and they charge, say, $70. So you have $70 COD in your account, and you do the same thing. You call them up, and then you put 70 COD in their account. Now, perhaps they have some financial cash needs, so they might say, okay, you pay me 50 COD and 20 cash. So you would have to do that. So then you give them 20 cash, and then you deposit 50 COD into their account. So that's possible too, that you can do partial cash and partial COD. And that's a personal, you might have reasons for that. And then that massage therapist might want, say they want something from me, and I offer a lot of things at the Lotus Center. So I offer yoga classes, meditation classes, all kinds of stuff. So that person will call me up, and they look through their products and services, and they see Miranda Squires, and they'll say, I want to take a yoga class from you, and I want to take 5. And so I offer 5 for 70. So then I say, but that can be all in COD. So that person gives me 70 COD, and I deposit that in, or they deposit that into my account, or I send an invoice. And it goes around, and then I'll find somebody else. Maybe I want someone to fix something in my house, so I'll go to Mr. Fix-Its on the products and services. And it just goes around and around and around. So there's no interest. There's nobody else running the system except for us. So the thing that's important here is that we are creating this. So we're getting more empowered because this is in our hands. We create it the way we want it. We're not having to listen to a boss about how this whole thing runs. There is a community consensus of how it should run, and we might even ask questions to the community, like, what do you think of this? And so we have to be open to how it's going to evolve when the more people come on board with all the services. Things are going to change and everything. So that's part of being alive and being human. We're learning from each other, and we're growing, and we're feeling that support that we need, that we're having less and less of that feeling. So we're getting more and more anxious, more and more depressed. This system can cut out all of that because it's about us being together, and we feel each other's back rather than feeling that we're all enemies and we're all fighting and chasing for this more money thing. Well, what is money? Money is only the ability that we can exchange and get our needs met. Once we get our needs met, then we feel good. We don't need more. We don't need to go into this greed thing or secure our future. Our future is us. We have this idea that it's far away, and that we need something called money, cash money or whatever. But if we have a community that supports us, what more do we need? So there's lots to think about on that level in terms of what it will benefit us, and it can be quite far-reaching, and it can open up a lot of doors that have been closed to us for a long time, for centuries probably, since this whole other centralization system has come in. So we need to build our own and trust ourselves and open our hearts more, and that will clear the fear. So the next question you'd probably be asking is, well, how do you become a member? Well, that's really simple. I have all the information here below. So you just apply on the LetsBarterNl website. There's a form you fill out, and once you fill out the form, we'll give you an account number, and off you go. And then we have these meetings, these networking meetings on Zoom, where everybody will talk about what they have as services and goods. They will share, and then once you know all that, you'll learn, you'll meet these people online, and then you say, yeah, I want that, I want that. And then that creates a circular trading system, and that builds, yeah, I want to support so-and-so by buying their local product or their local service. And so the money or the wealth is kept within the local, as opposed to being leaked out into the external world, which it doesn't come back. You don't feel the immediate receiving of that energy. Here we're building. It's like everything is contained, and we're building and building and building until we become a powerful, healthy, social system within ourselves. So if you want to know more about this, just simply contact me, and I can share more information. But what kind of people will be good for this? Well, and what kind of people are not good for this? That's a good question too. Are you the right person to become part of a barter system? Well, it won't work for you if you are already working full time and you have no time at all to give a service, or you have no products to give. Then I would say you're probably locked into the outside system. Unless that system breaks down for you, you might be able to start exploring your own abilities, your art part, the artsy part of yourself. You might have skills, but because you're working full time, you can't share those skills. So it's for people who have time, who have skills, who have talents, who are in a position to give of their time and to share and who have certain needs also. So you have to have needs also to be on this system. You can't just be giving services and collecting lots of cod and not spending your cod. You have to spend your cod as well. So it has to be a circular system. There's lots more that I can say about it, but this is the beginning, and if you want to know more, just simply contact me and I will guide you in the right direction. And that's it for today's Wisdom Wednesday, and yes, it will feed your soul if you go into a local barter system. Bye for now.